Yeah, we're excited for the weekend. Home game in front of our fans. Opportunity to build on some momentum. Tough team coming through. Stingy, uh, not easy to score on. Gave us a hard time in their building last time. Like us, they're looking for points. Western Conference battle. We're excited and we're preparing in a good way. So we again want to build on last week's performance.
This question's from Braden Nurse with the Denver Post. How are you approaching this game tactically, given we've seen the 4-2-2-2 work well, but the team looked really comfortable in the 4-2-3-1 against RSL?
Well, I'm going to let if I'm speaking to the St. Louis coach, let me just tell the coach the lineup and the tactics here. Yeah, the way we're approaching is, again, I just said we want to build on what we just did. So the 4-2-3-1, we were happy with that in many ways. So, Cole Bassett is battling a little bit of got kicked in the ankle. So, sometimes when some of these guys are out, we look at the formation and how do we need to change that at all, knowing we have some flexibility right now. Kevin and Yappy can play up top. So we're looking closely at it. We like the formation that we did. And to be honest with you, I'm not totally sure. So, but again, I think we had a good performance last week, and Georgie in the middle, and that was a positive.
I asked Reggie this, and he said that you've been sticking to the script while not deviating from the team first mindset, the high energy mindset. What do you feel like has changed within this team since you last took on St. Louis in that hard, really fought battle last time?
Yeah, we're always growing. Teams are always evolving and forming, and then you experience some wins, and you grow, and then you experience some losses, and you suffer, and you face injuries, and other guys get opportunities. I'd say we're better. We're a better version of who we are and can be, because we've just been through even more together, ups and downs. Tactically, I think we're more on the same page. That's clear. Against Salt Lake, against Houston, against Seattle, there's been a number of performances since that game. Charlotte, home against San Diego, that have shown that as proof. But I'm sure now with their backs against the wall a little bit, they are different and better in some ways and kinks in other ways. So that's the beauty of it. But we're a team. We're on our way to becoming a really good team. And this last stretch, I think, in my opinion, has helped us. Because you got to look really hard at things when you go through tough patches. And you got to look hard to get out of those tough patches. Are we out of it yet? Every game is tough. So, yeah. I'm hoping that we show that we are a different team and that we show maturity and that we're further along in every aspect.
And what are you and the team hoping to build on this week in training, or what have you seen from the guys this week in training thus far to really capitalize on the momentum built from this past weekend at RSL, knowing that you're coming into another home game where you're strong?
Well, what I love most about our team, my team, is the energy that they bring every day. And I think that's a byproduct of lots of things, like the environment that I think the culture that we set around here, the recruitment of the type of people we're bringing in here, the standards at which they're held, and we're all holding each other to. But I do love the energy in the group. And now coming, even in the tough stretch, these guys they don't get too low. So now coming out of the Salt Lake game, I think what they prove to themselves most importantly is that they're a good team. And now they're great guys. So you got to win against a rival halfway maybe to the Rocky Mountain Cup. Good energy this week. Sun's been blasting for a few days. And, yeah, I think, we want to, what you talk about during the week, there's almost like, as we look at always little ways to get better, we want to get better in transition moments because we're forcing a lot of mistakes in teams. Can we get better and more ruthless in transition moments? And, we thought we were pretty organized defensively. In possession, we think there's more there. We can sustain attacks, open teams up a bit more, put things on our terms, maintain more control with the ball. So, yeah, that's something we've addressed this week.
And last one, a general update on some of the injuries right now on the team.
Yeah, I mentioned Cole Bassett a few minutes ago. He took a knock to the ankle. I think the good thing, it's only a knock. It was just got to get swelling out of there. Likely back in training tomorrow. Got to see what that means for the weekend. We'll be smart, but we'll be aggressive. And Zach Steffen on his way. I think he's could be back soon. He's listed as day-to-day, but I think he's going to need some time there. And there's one more. We have who else is injured? Anyone else injured? Out? There's one more. Zach. Oh yeah, Rafa Navajo. He's obviously took that high ankle sprain that he's got to manage. So right now I'd say he's not day to day. I think he needs a few more days at least. So I'd say he's questionable for the weekend. But again, these guys are young and healthy. They heal fast. So we'll see. We hope that he's back soon.